Mike está confiante. O link do podcast completo está na descrição. Suplementação de qualidade, você já sabe, é no site da Max Titânio Suplementos. E com o cupom SM você tem aquele desconto especial e também fortalece aqui o canal e o link está na descrição.
Are you approaching this one different than the last one? Because obviously the last Olympia, you were trying to take down the biggest name that's ever been in your division. Now, Chris is not there. The guys that were ahead of you and behind you are no longer there. So, how are you prepping for this show compared to the past shows, knowing that those guys aren't there?
Well, I don't take that as like really serious. So even Urs, he's competing in Open, Chris is not there anymore, but that does not mean that Ramon is not worth to win the show. Ruff, he could win the show. Everybody, like the top 5 guys, could win the show. So
Ruff wasn't there last year.
Exactly. Yeah. And I know that he improved a lot, but the thing is, how much did he improve? Because I improved as well. So I keep it really simple. I like the best classic physique competitor to win in order to become the best possible ambassador for the sport. Mm-hmm. So what I'd like to see is a guy travels the world and shares passion, love, and dedication for bodybuilding, brings bodybuilding to different countries, bring people together, creating a vibe worldwide, because the classic physique division has all the tools to become stupid big, like mainstream big. Chris did an amazing job. The whole world knows classic physique right now. And that's actually the game for the next guy coming up. And I did my best to practice all these skills, to travel, to bring people together, to be a great ambassador. So all in all, that's whoever might win the show, I just want to make sure it's the best possible ambassador for the sport.
What do you think, Jay?
What I think is he's in a different position only because he got the taste of second. You know, it changes your perspective on things because it solidifies you. The problem is if you talk to everyone, they automatically think you're the guy. How much have you heard that?
Every day, multiple, like million times.
What are you worried about? You're going to win.
You're going to, yes.
And that's a little frustrating because you know you can't discredit, like you just mentioned. You mentioned 2 guys, but there's also
6. We have 15 people.
But there's 60.
There's almost 70 in the class.
Yeah,
so, 60s.
And listen, there's a lot of guys that deserve to be there.
Definitely.
And you moved up from 8th to 2nd.
Who got 2nd at the Arnold?
Logan Franklin.
And he's there too.
He's got the formula now.
He's got the qualification.
But he's got the formula, meaning he's found his body. This is the best he ever looked at to you.
I totally agree. Yeah. As I was comparing, and I'm really precise when it comes to compare different physiques, so I do my homework. I know exactly how these guys train, how they eat, how they recover, what kind of protocols they do for supplementation, for working out, like what makes their body their body. And I know what I need to do to beat them. For example, I compared videos, me and Logan, toe on stage. He has a great flow, great structure, but he needs like 15 more pounds to be comparable. He's like, he brings definitely less muscle and he has more gaps. He's not like as complete, but he has such a beautiful flow. In terms of golden era classic bodybuilding, 90s-ish, that would be a great fit. Yeah. But for 2025, there are guys, they will rip him into pieces.
Let me ask you this.
Olympia.
Yeah, let me ask you this, though. If the audience is uncertain, I want you to tell me what the definition of classic is.
My opinion?
Yes. Well, I know what the standard. Tell me what if they had a description of classic, what is it?
Basically,
and then what your opinion.
Based on the regulations, you have a weight cap. As you making weight, you are able to compete in classic. That's it. Yeah. It's bodybuilding with a weight cap. Period. When I need to explain people what classic is. It is the most possible aesthetic, complete bodybuilder on stage, but with different attributes. Something like an amazing posing, incredible dramatic X-frame. It's not only some muscle in good condition, it has to flow. It has to be so complete that you can basically turn him 360 degrees and you won't find a gap. And every pose, every angle needs to be kind of really, really aesthetic. So it's not about like huge muscle bellies. It's more about a greater flowing, aesthetic, eye-pleasing physique. Something like Flex Wheeler minus a few pounds. Just like beautiful. And
Flex,
this is what I want to do.
Flex would have made classic weight, though.
He
was
would?
213 when he did that crazy Arnold.
218, I think.
218. He was 5'11".
Yeah, bring him 10 pounds down. I don't know how tall he is.
5'11". He would have made the weight
He
cap.
would make weight.
Yeah.
Imagine. This is classic. This is what, like, and now people say, oh, Mike, you know what? You look like kind of a bodybuilder. Yes, I am.
Well, you are a bodybuilder. Every division's
I'm
bodybuilding.
just amazing when it comes to aesthetic and flow. Yes, this is classic. This is the picture of being classic. And I wanted to push that to the max. I wanted to create the most dramatic, aesthetic, eye-pleasing physique on stage. Small waist, full round, striated muscle bellies, like, and I know that I can bring all these attributes. I have full round muscle bellies. My condition will get super crazy. My flow is great. My bone structure is genetically perfect. It's made for being a classic bodybuilder. So the only thing I need to do is work hard, and that's what we did.
People say you must have hollow bones.
Hollow bones.
How does that make you feel? They're saying that it's almost an impossibility that you can make a weight. Right now, people are questioning, because of your dimensions, how is he going to make weight?
That's the same question people ask Usain Bolt why he runs so fast. Because he's just better.
Is there any issue with you making weight at this year's Olympia?
No. I could step on stage next week.
Well, I saw that, yeah.
Literally, like, Neil knows how to make weight, and we are like, if just a few pounds over, we're just keeping it there.
Well, let me ask you a question. Because I've been in your shoes.
A lot.
Yes. Do you visualize yourself right now?
Jay, since I'm 11.
I know, but you just said, you
bed.
just told me, though, I wasn't ready. Did it take an Arnold victory to solidify yourself? Did it take you that second place and get acceptance from, the greatest ambassador in your division to build that confidence? Or have you realized, looking in the mirror, you were sure as fast to show me what you look like today. Do you visualize yourself now as the position guy to lead this division?
Yes, but that has nothing to do with my body. It was more about understanding the situation and understanding what kind of person I need to be in order to become an ambassador for the sport. Because I did it all for myself. Like, I was training in order to become my best. But winning the Olympia is not about me anymore. It's about everybody who's looking up to classic physique. And I wanted to make sure I'm the guy to look up to. In order to do that, I needed some experience, especially after the Olympia. Now I know how it feels when all eyes on you and what they expect. Then I won the Arnolds, and that was like kind of a confirmation. Okay, everything you did to become the person you want to become, the ambassador, that it looks like it working out pretty well. And since then, I just kept doing this. I was still traveling. I was meeting people. I brought people together. I supported the IFBB Pro League and the NPC.